Dwight, if you'll just stay up here for a moment. Thank you very much, Senator. Diane Watson. First, let me lift the microphone because he's a tall guy. And secondly, let me introduce the grand poobah of our fraternal order, the president of the Hollywood Press and Entertainment Industry Club, Mr. Dwight Blackshear. Dwight, it's all yours. Congratulations, dear.
Thank you both for bestowing such a wonderful honor to me, and I think truthfully the honor goes to the people of the Press Club and, of course, the community. Thank you also very much for assisting in the Hollywood Press Club and paying proper homage to tonight's honorees. Our organization has come a long way in the last 12 months. We've taken on a very aggressive growth campaign. In fact, since the last award, the Life Achievement Awards Center, we've tripled the size of our membership. We've also successfully slaked our members' desires to meet more regularly with our monthly Star Mixer receptions, which allows us an opportunity to both socialize and network in some of Hollywood's most swank-preneurs. We have installed a toll-free number that allows people internationally to be able to communicate with us, to find out the truth about Hollywood. We hope to be able to perpetuate that truth since we are basically inside and we truly know what's going on here. Not bad all for 1 year. And 1986 promises to be an even better year for us. We've got some interesting things planned for the club, and hopefully in doing so we will continue to keep the true image of Hollywood out there to the world. An event like this, as enjoyable as it is, cannot be coordinated without the support of the many friends. I'd like to mention a few names that deserve special recognition, and since we're all friends here, if you would, please stand up and be acknowledged. First is Jean Brown, who has helped me in keeping things going. Thank you, Jean. A major catalyst in getting our Hall of Fame recipient here, and who even went to the point of changing airline reservations, which for Mr. Sammy Davis Jr. is Mr. Arnold Lipsman and Shirley Rhodes. Again, thanks so very much for doing. Thank you. Warren Cowan, who helped a great deal and of course is not here this evening. And a very special thanks to a lady that, even when she was in New York 2 days ago, was still able to help us tie up some loose ends. Someone who is pretty much of a neophyte in putting something like this on, just couldn't have done it. But she was always there, she was always helpful, was always available, and I think I owe a great deal of the evening to her, and that's Miss Johnny Hartman. Johnny, thank you so much. Thank you. And of course, two people in my life that have kept me pretty much in perspective and have allowed me to be here to this point and to allow me to continue doing what I'm doing. Two very, very good friends, Robert Forster and Dr. Donald Sowell. Thank you very much. And of course, to our entertainers, the String of Pearls. Yeah. Very, very good group. Wonderfully staged by Marilee Bradford and arranged by Mr. Perry Hart. Thank you very much for taking the time to be here. Mr. Vic Dunlap, our not-so-good waiter. Thank you again. Thank you. And of course, our Laurel and Hardy, Jeff Glucksam and Bevis Faversham. The boys in the band, the Dan Higgins Horn Ensemble, thank you very much. And our talent, and of course to all our very talented presenters. Thank you very much. And of course, thanks again, Gary, for taking part in the event and being our masterful modulator. Again, thank you. To put an event on like this normally requires a staff of 10 plus. This year, we did it with 3. 3 people were responsible for all of this happening. And I'd like to take a moment of your time to introduce those 3 people. If you are here, please stand and be acknowledged. They are Phyllis Wanger. Thank you, Phyllis. Carol Ward. And Mr. James Commissar. Now, You know, being in the business, you know, we always have to see a script because, you know, we like to start reading it. Some of us at least have it as a crutch. I know I needed it. I'm still working with it here. And that being such, someone's responsible for at least writing the basics and getting the show flowing. And that was the writers for the evening, or the wonderful team of, again, Mr. James Glitter Commissar and Steve Powers. Would you both please stand? Good luck on your synchronized swimming careers. On a personal note, I'd like to thank Jim for taking on so much of the other responsibilities. Again, he was not only the writer, he was also the messenger. He also coordinated the show. He was here all day putting everything together. And as a result of doing the show, I think he had to quit his job. And that's, I really appreciate that, and thank you so very much. I thank all of you for taking part in our busy schedule to come to this small, intimate party to pay tribute to a few of our friends. The Hollywood Press Club will continue to perpetuate the good Hollywood image nationwide. It's my job, my responsibility. We want to do that. On behalf of the 1986 officers, board of directors, and members of the Hollywood Press Club, I thank our 8 honorees, for they have kept the grandiose image of Hollywood alive. Although to some of us, Hollywood is just another city or an industry, to the rest of the world, it's a magical place somewhere over the rainbow, where dreams come true. It's with great pride that I begin a new term as president of the Hollywood Press Club. We are an organization, your organization, made up of reporters, writers, publicists, and electronic news gatherers who truly believe that there's no business like show business. Thank you so very much for being here. We hope to see you again next year. Thank you.
We have a telegram, ladies and gentlemen. This is a for-real telegram. It was delivered from the White House in Washington, D.C., and it states, Nancy and I send our heartfelt congratulations to the distinguished honorees of the 1986 Life Achievement Awards by the Hollywood Press Club. Those to be honored, Sammy Davis Jr., Hal Roach, Barbara Stanwyck, John Forsyth, Cybil Shepard, Tony Danza, Shalane McCall, and Alfonso Ribeiro have made splendid contributions to the entertainment industry and to our cultural heritage. We are delighted to be a part of this tribute to their talent and their accomplishments. With best wishes for continued success and happiness, Ronald Reagan. Is that nice? Is that nice? Again, congratulations to all of our winners. And thank you all presenters. You were wonderful this evening. Hervé Villachez was going to come out and do the closing, present the closing tonight, but he fell off the back of a mouse a few moments ago, and we'll have to do it next year. We're running out of time. We'd like to thank you all very much for coming tonight and making this a tremendous success. We'll see you next year.